Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news and out the news in details. Someone who is angry with his neighbor set his own house on fire. Festus Keyamo shades Kanu. Due to the quest by the indigenous people of Biafra High Pope, through their leader Nnamdi Kanu for their own nation to be created. Many chaos have been happening within the country that even the youth do suffer for it. Senior advocate of Nigerian San Festus Keyamo, while recounting the anomalies happening within the country, shades the leader of the Hypope Nnamdi Kanu over his quest to safeguard his people, which he believes has ended up making things worse than they used to be. On his Twitter handle, he stated, "Someone who is angry with his neighbor sets his own house on fire and makes it uninhabitable for his own children, who then take refuge in the neighbors' houses." But he claimed to be fighting to liberate his children. And this is the madness going on now in a part of this country. According to Keyamo, he says someone who is angry with his neighbor sets his own house on fire and makes it uninhabitable for his own children, who then take refuge in the neighbors' houses. But he claims to be fighting to liberate his children. This is the madness going on now in a part of this country. So some reactions from few Nigerians who had mixed feelings towards what he said. Nigerians says that, and who is to be blamed? Is it the people or your administration who have failed in all ramification? You people caused all what we are experiencing now. If your administration make life better for the common man, things wouldn't have gone out of hands this way. He said, "I am interested. Please tell us exactly what they caused that is different from what all other political parties have done. We all know none of our political parties make sense. Since the attack in Southeast started, Hypope ESN have not owned any of the attack like Boko Haram and Fulani herdsmen always do, but you have concluded they are behind them. You have always been a senior advocate." This says, "Lord of Love, the UGM sitting calmly outside the country, is doing the honing. So the foot soldiers don't need to own anything. Celebrate the unknown government as they destroy your space. When it eventually turns to ashes, come to a letter in Ibadan to own mine." So don't make this silly analog. What we have on ground is not about anger at a neighbor. Rather, it is the fruit of the seed of injustice, double standard planted by Buhari. While IPOB used only megaphones he sent in the army to kill and harass, people are revolting. Fulani militants were wreaking havoc all over the south, and NC and granting press conference where more violence was threatening, except conditions were met. The president not only kept mute, but made silly excuses for them. Villages started forming militias in defense. In the southeast, and it's time we tell ourselves the bitter truth. Natina Dekalu is the #1 enemy of the southeast, according to somebody. Somebody said Maxine Namdekanu is the #1 enemy of the southeast. Why stay abroad and send my able-bodied in-laws to their early grave? It's time to wake up and stop these costly mistakes. We are better and stronger together. Recall also that Festus Keyamo is not just a senior advocate of Nigeria, but also the Minister of State, Labour and Employment under All Progressive Congress, and also the former Minister of State, Niger Delta Affairs. So my people, what is your own take about this? What do you think about what Keyamo said? Some people supported what Keyamo said, while some people did not support what Keyamo said. But my own take is that the life of people that are being wasted is my own concern, because fine, we all know that it is always good to have some orders, The issue of sit-at-home order is a good thing. At least they want peace, they want to have their own freedom. But the fact that people are being killed is not the one it is not supported at all. It is not supported at all. Some people supported Keyamo, While some people went against what Keyamo said. They said, Keyamo, enough of your nonsense. What is happening in the South is the hard work of agents of your government with intention of dragging the name of Hypob ESN into disrepute. Besides, I know that your Fulani masters are not happy. The zone of the country is peaceful. They said the truth is always bitter. My Southeastern brothers and sisters, wise up and avoid any evil atrocity. They say you don't think from your brain. Hypob is not responsible for the carnage in the eastern Nigeria. We know that this is Jesus' hand by but Jacob's voice. May God help us. These killings needs to stop. It needs to be stopped. They said he just said a wise man's word. Anyone who have ears, let him hear. Take Boko Haram as an example. Their people suffered most. Yoruba nation's agitation is going on peaceful, and they will succeed. Igbo nation's agitation was going on peaceful before your slave master decided to invade it. Yorubas cannot step where Hypob steps because the agitation is not really strong. And people were saying that going back and forth, people were saying that Yoruba agitation is now serious. Even federal government of Nigeria is aware of it. Yorubas believes that if they ever have their own country, that it will not have no single difference from Nigeria way of leadership. So they are never for one serious about it. So who are we supposed to believe right now? Who are we supposed to believe? Because these killings, this issue of killings is not supposed to be acceptable. Fine, it is a good thing that we have a sit at home order, but our lives, the lives of citizens should be very, very important to every one of us, which I think that is reasonable enough. People say, Festus, it would be wise when you brought a scorpion to bite such persons when you are coming in his house like a green snake in a green grass, to retain his house so that you can't hold him as a slave, rape his wives, kill his children in front of him, supporting his farms to be destroyed, and forcefully take his ancestral land from him. Such person can do so as to not allow that to happen. It will be what you can set him free. So guys, what do you think about this? What is your own take? Kindly drop your comments at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, I want to say God bless you to you for subscribing. We appreciate you. And if you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will always be the first person to watch our latest news anytime, any day. We appreciate you all for always being there for us at all time. We say God bless you and stay safe at this crucial time. It is very important to you, hear me. And have a lovely day once again. God bless you once again. Bye.